Hi, I'm Max Smith from the Max QT channel, and this is my review of Hot Tub Time Machine, a throwback to an 80s comedy. Basically, I'm going to do this in three parts. Part 1, the plot. Part 2, likes and dislikes. And Part 3, the wrap-up. So here we go. Basically, this movie starts off with one guy in a meeting, another guy somewhere else, and another friend trying to off himself. Which brings them to the hospital. So to cheer them up, they decide to go back to their old high school hangout, which is the ski resort. So one of them's trying to relive the glory days, and then they all wind up in the hot tub and have a wild and crazy party. And somewhere in this wild and crazy party, this illegal beverage gets knocked over and gets onto the circuit of the hot tub, thing that runs it. And so, they all pass out. Next thing they wake up and there's a squirrel there. And then the guy who try off to barfs all the squirrel, and then they go skiing, and all of a sudden you see leg warmers and all that sort of stuff. And then they're at Winterfest in 1986 at the ski resort. They go back in time, and somehow the tub machine, the hot tub, is a time machine. So going for it, this guy comes by. All of a sudden, the ski patrol guy comes along, and this other guy comes by and goes, "Hey dude, I'm talking to you on my phone." 80s cell phone, man, a brick. So we're really on. So basically, they all of a sudden meet this weird mechanic, hot tub mechanic, played by Chevy Chase from Community, who really doesn't give a straight answer throughout the entire movie, but basically little hints, cryptic hints throughout the movie. Basically, you gotta be back by dawn, and don't do anything to disrupt the space-time continuum, which they didn't do anyways. So they try to do everything that it did back then in the same order, but some have doubts about doing it. Then they some things work out, other things work out. Then one of the guys fixed the time machine, pour the legal drink on it. They fight. They get a big fight. They get the legal drink back. One gets beat up before that fight. So to wrap this all up, they go back. One does not come back with them. So the three of them go back in time. The nephew and the other two guys go back in time. The other guy stays back and uses his knowledge from the future to basically put everything right between everybody. So that's the movie in a nutshell. What I like about it is the ski patrol. They're like these. Oh, we are patriots. We don't take no shit from nobody. You're like, we are macho guys. We don't take no shit. What he said, bomb. And then the cell phone, man. Cell phone. The guy on the ski, you go, "Hey man, I'm calling for a cell phone, man. They owe me $20. Yeah, man. Sweet." And then the wild party, man. That scene was insanely crazy. And then you got the guy trying to off himself, man. And all of a sudden, his shoe just miraculously loses his shoe in a fight. At dislikes. There's some scenes that were just not very funny, or were just not necessary. Like the scene where they're in the bathtub, and he's doing this girl before, and he starts crying. It just was a terrible scene. So that's some of the scenes I liked, some of the scenes I didn't like. Overall, pretty good movie. I mean, you got Kevin Bacon in this. You got Rob, a guy named played Lou. Let's see who else new. See who else was in this movie. Hot Tub Time Machine. You got John, a guy named John Cush is Adam. You got Kirk Duke as Jacob. You got Rob Kerr and loads of other people. Very good acting, very good directing. The pacing was very good, and that really leads me into my wrap up. Overall, very funny, very hilarious, good pacing, great timing. Some parts, not so good in other parts. So that's all I gotta say about Hot Tub Time Machine. So keep on watching, fellow Sears. C-Tech Cinema Club viewers, and until next time.